Hi fiber art friends, I'm glad that you are joining me again. If you would like to learn how to rib stitch, seed stitch, stockinette, or do the bobble stitch, please look at my previous videos. In this video, we're gonna talk about casting off. So there's a couple of different casting off. This is just the basic. I would not suggest casting off in this way if you are casting off with a sweater on a yoke because it is so tight. This is just getting your work off your yarn. So that's what I'm going to go through. And don't pull so tight as you do it. So I'm going to turn my work and I'm going to start knitting. I'm going to knit the first stitch and then I'm going to knit the second stitch. And this is where you cast off. You're going to scoop up that first stitch and you're going to pull it over the second stitch, and then you've just cast it off. And like I said, don't pull too tight. You don't want your cast off to be too tight. And this is not, I'm going to repeat, this is not recommended for casting off for sweaters or garments or anything like that that would be tightly around your neck or even at the base of your sweater or even on your sleeves. I'm going to do a tutorial for casting off for that. This is like if you are casting off, I guess for a cardigan would work well, or if you're casting off for, I don't know, like a blanket, this might work well, but this is just the basic cast off. So you're just, every stitch, you should have 2 on your needle. So you're just knitting, and then you're going to scoop up that first stitch and pull it over, up and over the second stitch on your needle, on your right hand needle. All right, and then I'm going to keep going, and that's all you have to do. That's a cast off. And this is going to be such a short little video, but this is a casting off. And I'm trying to think of the stretchy one. I think it's Jenny's super stretchy bind off, or Jody's. I can't remember the exact name, but there's another one that I will be posting about when I do my tutorial on building like maybe a sweater. I think I might do a video on a sweater, like a knit along. And that's it. So you're just going to keep doing the same thing. And you can stick around if you want to, or if you want to practice it and pause the video and then come back to it later if you need to. But this is just a short video on casting off your work. And the only reason I'm doing this cast off is because I want to throw this in the washer before I start my next load. And I want to test this yarn. You know what? I want to see if it's going to last. And I'm going to tell you right now, that Jody yarn I just showed in my last video right here, it looks very similar to what is going on with this yarn. It's very same color, but this was $20 versus $1.25. But I think that this yarn feels much more, I don't know, it feels rough. I guess. I don't want to sound rude, but it does. Feels rough. All right. We are done. That's all you got to do. Cast off and then throw it in the washer. I'm just kidding. But for real, that's all you got to do. All right. Thanks for joining me. Like, subscribe. Let me know if you want to know more about knitting and what you are interested in learning about. And please subscribe to my channel and I will absolutely make more videos.